Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
The Independent, September 16, 8:07 America, New York. Body found in search for missing ex-British soldier fighting in Ukraine. Daniel Burke, 36, of South Manchester, traveled to join the fighting in 2022. Copyright, The Independent.
RT World News.
September 16, 8:02 America, New York. Court documents reveal number of Trump private messages disclosed by X, formerly Twitter. The social media company handed over the ex-president's data on foot of a search warrant linked to the election interference case.
Fox World News.
September 16, 8 o'clock America, New York. Ex-Finland PM Sanna Marin, who went viral for raunchy dance video, sparks furor with early exit. Former Finnish Prime Minister Sanna Marin is facing criticism following her seemingly abrupt announcement that she is leaving politics to work for a London nonprofit.
Wall Street Journal World News.
September 16, 8 o'clock America, New York. Record heat deaths in Arizona spur push for disaster assistance. Local officials say that heat waves, which have killed hundreds in Phoenix this year, should be treated like hurricanes and wildfires.
Mirror World News. September 16, 7:02 America, New York. Baby dug out of grave after passerby. Heard it crying 4 days after burial. Warning. Graphic images. A grieving family thought there may be hope 4 days after their baby was pronounced dead, when a friend said they heard crying coming from inside the cemetery. Time.
September 16, 7 o'clock America, New York. How to avoid the triple-demic of respiratory diseases this winter. Time. Brightcove not TGX equals true. Triple-demic jumped into our vocabulary and lives last year, referring to the winter surges of 3 respiratory viruses, RSV, respiratory syncytial virus, flu, influenza, and COVID-19.
Wall Street Journal World News.
September 16, 7 o'clock America, New York. See y'all later? Fugitive pet alligators invade western Pennsylvania. Multiple sightings along a 6-mile stretch of the Kiskiminetas River raise alarms as winter nears. We just want them caught, and we're running out of time.
Wall Street Journal World News.
September 16, 7 o'clock America, New York. A long arc. Photography in the American South since 1845 feet review. A trajectory traced on film. Atlanta's High Museum of Art gathers pictures, from well-known and unknown photographers alike, that stretch from slavery and the Civil War to the Civil Rights era to today in this expansive exhibition.
Wall Street Journal World News.
September 16, 7 o'clock America, New York. How thinking about work at night can make you a worse leader in the morning. A study suggests that taking a break in your off hours makes you a better manager.
Mirror World News. September 16, 6:37 America, New York. MH370 co-pilot, only person left alive and flew ghost plane on his own for hours. The MH370 vanished in 2014 while flying between Malaysia and China with all 239 passengers on crew on board still missing.
BBC News World.
September 16, 6:14 America, New York. Ukraine's Crimea attacks seen as key to counter-offensive against Russia. This week's attacks against Russian targets are part of increased efforts to cut supply lines.
The Independent.
September 16, 6:12 America, New York. Iranian security forces briefly detain Mahsa Amini's father on death anniversary. Iran's official IRNA news agency denies that Amjad Amini was arrested. Copyright 2023 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. New York Times World News.
September 16, 6 o'clock America, New York. Montreal's mayor reclaims a famous road from cars and trucks. The closing of a road through Mount Royal Park is part of Valérie Plante's ambitious project to get Montrealers on bikes. Copyright Ian Austin. The New York Times riders on Chameleon Howd Way during the Grand Prix Cycliste de Montréal in 2016.
Wall Street Journal World News. September 16, 6 o'clock America, New York. Working out twice a day isn't just for overachievers. Multiple sessions can be a way to fit in different kinds of exercise when done the right way. Wall Street Journal World News.
September 16, 6 o'clock America, New York. News quiz for September 16, 2023. Test your knowledge of the week's events as reported in the Wall Street Journal.
Washington Post World.
September 16, 6 o'clock America, New York. The story of Iran's Masa Amini uprising told through its most iconic images. The protest movement in Iran against the morality police began with the death of a young Iranian woman a year ago.